Hey guys, you're here with Jake Quincy. So I made the top 16 of the 3v3 tournament at YCS Atlanta. My teammates were Robin and Ericos from Europe, so we decided to call our team Team Europe. So how a YCS 3v3 works is you team up with two players that you're choosing and you play a YCS against 3 opponents. And you basically, the aim is, like in the Swiss rounds of a normal tournament where you need to win 2 out of the 3 matches, your whole team needs to win. So so let's say you win your match, all you need then is one of your opposing teammates to win their match, and then you win the round. And then you advance forward with a win. So how it worked this weekend, we had 10 rounds of Swiss, followed by top 16. So it was really weird how it all worked. So basically, we decided to play 2 different decks. So I played Salamangreat, Robin played Salamangreat, and Ericos played Sky Striker. Because we only need to win 2 out of the 3, we decided to cover more matchups, and we built our decks in order to do that as well. So we didn't, we wanted to go as far as we can. So day 1, we ended 7-0. We finished 2nd in Swiss. And on day 2, we lost 2 of the rounds, but we won 1 of the rounds. So we finished 9th in Swiss overall. And then we lost to Gelly's team in the top 16. Actually, my fault, we lost. I miscalculated game. So that was unfortunate for my teammates. They played really well all weekend. And I wouldn't have changed the team. We played really well. We worked really well together. And it was great. The experience is insane. So hopefully Europe gets this. So hint, Europe, if you're watching this, we need a 3v3. Everyone loves it. Everyone was talking about it the whole weekend. It's just a great environment to be a part of. And even if we get 1 a year, it just builds a community. It really helps it, be more established and introduce more players as well. So, further ado, here's the deck profile. So, we have 3 Lady Debug. We'll just go straight into the Salamangreat. We have the best one, Gazelle, followed by 2 Spinny. Now, I'll get into the reason why I played 2. I played 2 2 Foul. This was insane. It chain blocks Ash Blossom with Gazelle when you normal summon it or summon it in. And also, its second effect, it's not once per turn, so don't forget about that. You can send a Salamangreat card from the field or the hand to stun your opponent's back row. So if you're going for game, you can just heat Leo 2 and then reduce it a monster's attack, and then just go Sunlight Fusion of Fire and then just kill them. We played 3 Foxy. Now this is really good. The reason why it's really good, if your opponent has a floodgate on the field, let's say Skill Drain, you can just discard, summon this, and because it activates in the grave, the back row will get destroyed. We played 1 Falco and 1 Jaguar. And then also, so the tech, we played 3 of the Crusadia card. Now, what this does is when it's normal summoned or special summoned to a link monster zone, you can target this card or a Crusadia card you control, but in this instance, only this one, and the card your opponent controls and destroy them. So basically, Scrap Dragon. Now, this outs Floodgates. It also outs the card that prevents you, the Arthomage Dragon, whatever it's called, that prevents you from the extra deck. So it's vital. This basically is vital because it covers against so many matchups, and that's what we felt we needed in this YCS. And also, you can special summon it from your hand to a zone, to a link zone. So the reason why we're going to play 2 of this is because we felt this was more important, because we can dump this or search this, and we can special summon this from a hand if we go first, and then we can use it as a material then for the rank 3. Then also for the hand traps, we played 3 Phantasme, 3 Ash Blossom, and 3 Effect Veiler. These cover the most matchups. Phantasme is a staple now in every deck. I think every deck should be playing it apart from Sky Striker. Ash is now vital because you can add it back with Sunlight Wolf. And Effect Veil is great because your opponent tries to chain block, like Sayuja for example, you can just play this at any point of the chain. So these are the monsters. Okay, now for the spells. We played 3 Call by the Grave, 3 Circle, 1 Sanctuary. We played the Soul Charge of the deck, 2 Will. And this card's great. You can summon a Salamangreat monster from your hand or the graveyard, or you can send it to the grave to summon multiples from the graveyard in defense mode based on a resummoned Link monster, Salamangreat monster. Then 1 Fusion of Fire, and then we played, I'll get to a 1 more spell in a second, we played 1 Rage and 2 Raw. And this is 40 total here, but for the 41st card, we decided to play 1 Desires. Now, we just felt like we didn't want to play more, and also we kind of felt like if we did go second or even first, we can combo off, and because we played 2 of this, 2 of this, and we would already search this with Balinks, and we play 3 of each multiple hand trap, we felt like this is great just to get ahead of your opponent if we go first. And even going second is great because once you hand trap them, you can actually draw more combo pieces and then just go off. And Call by the Grave is really good as well to draw multiples of. Okay, so that's the main deck, 41. Okay, we'll jump into the extra deck. So we played this guy. This card is insane. We only played 1. We only felt like we needed 1. 2 never came up. It really didn't. We played 3 Balinks. Now you could argue about crushing one of these cards, but it's just too important late game for the grind game, especially with Jaguar in the grave, which allows you to recycle your extra deck. We played 3 Sunlight Wolf, 2 Heat Leo, wherever the other one is. Oh, there it is. And then the other Sunlight is there. Pretty much the best card in the extra, and it steals a lot of games, is this guy. So what I did a lot was I go, against most decks, I just summon this with just 2 fires. It summon back my opponent's Ash or the Kagari. Now I have 3, and now I can either make Heat Leo, and make another one, so get rid of 2 back rows, or if I have Will, and I just drew bad, I can play Will, summon a guy, and I can use all the materials then for Borrow Load. And this came up quite often. I played the Phoenix, the Chimera, and then also the reason why we played 2 Foul, which is really good, we decided to play, of course, Dweller, but Baguska. This is for the mirror match. So another reason, as you're aware, you see a lot of lists now that main 3 Artifact Sanctum and 1 Scythe. This literally lets you do that whenever you want to, and in the mirror it's just a blowout. So that's the 15 cards in the extra deck. So for the side deck, we played 3 Lancia. This card's really good. It just literally shuts off your opponent. It just destroys Orcust as well, and it allows you to regain control next turn, and your opponent's just basically out the game because you should OTK them. 3 Plankotops. This card's like the best card right now on the side deck. It's an essential card in every side deck, I believe. 3 Ogre. This card's great. I kind of wish I made this. Me and Robin was talking about it, but we felt like it was essential in the side deck, and it came up quite regularly, or quite frequently. And then we played 3 Twin Twisters, essential, 1 Super Poly, 1 Fusion of Fire, and 1 Paro. This never came up. I'm glad it didn't. I hate the new time rules. But if it ever came up, you can just summon it from the rank 3, and you can distribute off, gain 2k, and that's basically what it does. But yeah, so that is the 15 cards. So guys, yeah, Europe, listen to me. Please let us have a 3v3. We really need it. America, please have another one. I'm glad you did coverage for this event. We need it more often for American streams anyway, because when we're back at home and there's a YCS on, who likes to read articles? We really don't. You know, big shout outs, you know, Summer X, obviously Team Jim, obviously E-Man Games, and of course YGO City. Shout outs to my friends like Luke Parks, Simon He. Simon He actually didn't attend the event, but he helped a lot of a lot of the European players in preparation for the event. So big shout out to him. Also, shout out to Jawad, Omar, you know, just everyone at home basically. Thanks for tuning in and supporting us all, and you know, stay tuned for next time. Thanks.